Hello, mathletes. In this video, we are going to be correcting an assignment that you guys just did, which is a worksheet which has 4 questions on it. So the first one is to solve the system by graphing. So I'm going to do this first one in blue. So let's see, it's already in slope-intercept form. So let me get y-intercept is a 1. And the slope here is 3 over 1. So I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. And I like to fill up, as I've said before, the whole entire graph so that I don't have to come back and extend this line for any reason. All right, the second equation I'm going to do in red, and this one is already in slope-intercept form also. So the y-intercept here is an 8, and then our slope is down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Oh, look at that. Hit the line right away. So what is that point that they're meeting at? And they're meeting at 1, 4. So make sure you write your solution as an ordered pair. All right, number 2, the Hagens bought halftime treats at a football game. They purchased 3 soft pretzels and 5 drinks, spending a total of $24.50. Their cousins spent $16.50, and they purchased 1 pretzel and 5 drinks. How much did 1 pretzel cost, and how much was each drink? All right, so I'm going to say X stands for pretzels, and I'm going to let Y stand for drinks. All right, so the Hagens equation is going to be 3 soft pretzels and 5 total drinks, and they spent $24.50. All right, then their cousins bought 1 pretzel and 5 drinks, and they spent $16.50. Okay, so how do we solve this? Well, I am personally going to choose to do elimination, and I'm going to leave that first equation just like it is. 3x plus 5y equals 2450. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this equation by a -1. So I get minus x minus 5y and minus $16.50. So 3x minus x is 2x. My y's are going to cancel out, and this is going to be 8. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and x equals 4. So in my solution, I know I have 4 comma something. So let's see, put a 4 in here for x. So 4 plus 5y equals 1650. So let's subtract 4 from both sides. So 5y equals 1250. So I'm going to grab my handy dandy calculator and take $12.50, and I'm going to divide by 5. And I get 2.5. So y is 2.5. All right, so the pretzel cost is $4, and a drink cost is, when they say 2.5, that means $2.50. So when I'm going to write this money, I don't just write 2.5, I write 2.50 because dollars and cents are going to be written with that 2 places past the decimal. All right, number 3 here. Ms. Bramer wrote a 20-question English test consisting of spelling words and vocabulary. The spelling questions were worth 1 point, and the vocab questions were worth 3 points apiece. 30 points possible. How many questions were spelling? How many were vocab? Well, she first wrote the test, so she had spelling and vocab, and the total questions were 20. So we don't know if it was 1 vocab, 20 and 19 spelling, 10 and 10, 2 and 18. So that's what we're writing. Now the point values, let's see. So what did I do first? If we do spelling, then vocab. So I'm going to do spelling is X, and vocab I'm going to have be Y. So spelling, we're worth 1 point, so 1X, and 3 points apiece for vocab, so those were 3Y, and that was a total of 30 points. I think, again, I am going to use that elimination method, and I'm going to multiply everything on that first equation by a negative, and I'm going to leave the second equation the same. So now my x's are going to cancel out, and I end up with 2y equals a negative 20 plus 30 is 10. And I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So y equals 5. So what does that mean? Well, if we go back to this ordered pair and we put a 5 in here, that means there were 15 for x and 5 for y. And what does that mean? There were 15 spelling questions on the test. And it means that there were 5 vocab questions on test. All right, so that's what that ordered pair means. Okay, I think we have one question left here. So Em and her friends were deciding between 2 bowling alleys. Cottage Grove Bowling charges $5 a game and $3 to rent shoes. Treasure Island Bowling Alley charges $6 per game and the shoes are free. At how many games do they charge the same amount? Okay, so we've got Cottage Grove and their total cost. Y equals total cost. Okay, that's what Y is going to stand for. And they charge $5 a game and $3 to rent shoes. TI, their total cost is $6 per game, and then they don't charge anything for shoes. All right, so the first question is, how many do they charge for the same amount? So that means, when are they equal? So 5x plus 3, when does that equal 6x? So I am going to get my x's together and subtract 5x. So 3 equals x. All right, so if x equals 3, that means 3 games, they cost the same. Cost same at 3 games. All right, how much is it? Okay, so plug your 3 back in here. So let's just use this equation because they cost the same anyway. So y equals 6x, and we just found out x is 3. So y stands for the total cost, and it's $18. So the question is $18 for the 3 games. All right, if they were planning to bowl 4 games, which place is going to be cheaper? Okay, 4 games. So plug a 4 in here and a 4 in here. So 5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is going to be $23. And then 6 times 4 is 24. So for 4 games, Cottage Grove is cheaper. Alrighty, that's the end of your worksheet. Hope this helped with any questions that you have.